Good day everyone, I am John Darrell Edyong and I will be presenting my 4A's lesson plan format. Before we start, let me tell you what is the learning competency and the performance standard of the anchored curriculum guide in my topic. So my subject is science, particularly in grade 9, and the quarter is in second quarter. My topic is all about chemical bonding, and the time allotment for the lesson will be in 60 minutes. The performance standard is that the learner shall be able to classify accurately how ionic, covalent, and metallic compounds are formed and how they differ from one another. This performance standard was changed. It is because it is not aligned with the topic. Then the prioritize or the learning competencies from the DepEd curriculum guide of science is that number 1, explain the formation of ionic and covalent bonds. Number 2, recognize different types of compounds, ionic or covalent, based on their properties such as melting point, hardness, polarity, and electrical and thermal conductivity. Explain properties of metals in terms of their structure. And number 4 is explain how ions form. Now, let me reveal to you what is the learning objectives of the topic. At the end of the lesson, the learners are expected to: number 1, define chemical bonding. Number 2, differentiate and classify the different types of compounds as ionic, covalent, or metallic using graphic organizer. And number 3, show teamwork and cooperation through participating in a group activity. Okay class, now let's have an activity for today. So I want you to be with your group in 10 seconds. I'll be giving you quest. When you say quest, you have to solve that particular problem. And don't worry, that is not very hard. Each quest has various pictures, and that pictures you have to decode what is the word from it. After you decode what is the word, you have to present it in the front. Now I will be giving you 5 minutes to do that. Okay? Okay, the time starts now. Okay, time is up. Okay, group 1. What is the word that you have decoded? It is ionic. Okay, very good. Group 2. What is the word that you decoded? It is covalent. And group 3. It is metallic. Group 4. Compound. And group 5. What is the word? It is atom. Very good. And group 6. It's chemical. And group 7. It is bond. All of your answers are correct. So I want you to give yourself a round of applause. Now, I'll be presenting 4 pictures here and tell me what did you observe. Okay, they are playing, they are laughing, and that means what? They are bonding. Very good. The same with bonding with your family, with your friends. There is also bonding in atom. So that is what we call chemical bonding. Okay? So chemical bonding is the interaction of atoms with other atoms forming a new substance. So in people, we have also an interaction. However, in chemical bonding, there is also interaction, but not humans. There is an interaction of atoms with another atoms to create a new substance. So in order to apply what did you learn from the discussion, I want you to complete the graphic organizer with its necessary information and classify the compounds given whether the type of bond is ionic, covalent, or metallic. In order for you to classify that, I will be giving is I want you to assume that you are a chemist. And the scenario is that you have to identify what are the compounds here and classify what type of bond is that. So you are guided with your rubric criteria for this task. Okay? So I'll be giving 20 minutes for you to finish this task. So the time starts now. Okay, time is up and I'll be calling 5 persons to present what are your answers or how did you complete the graphic organizer. Now, I am confident that you grasp the lesson that we have today. So let's have an assessment. I want you to get some 1/4 sheet of paper and let's have a quiz. Counterclockwise, ready? 1, 2, 3. So let's check your answers. Number 1. From the list of elements given, select 2 elements that would likely form an ionic bond. What is the answer? It is letter A. Number 2. The bond formed when magnesium combines with oxygen is A. Ionic, B. Covalent, C. Metallic. That is ionic. Okay. Number 3. Metals tend to blank electrons to become a blank ions. What is the answer? A. Lose. Metal tends to lose electrons to become positive ions. Number 4. Covalent bond is formed between atoms of what? B. That is non-metals. And lastly, number 5. The force that holds two atoms together is called a chemical bond or chemical bonding. I would like to know who got the perfect score. Okay, almost all of you got the perfect score. So, congratulations everyone. And now for your assignment, give 5 examples of ionic bond compounds and 5 examples of covalent bond compounds that are used in our everyday lives. Okay? That's it for discussion and thank you for participating in the class. As to end with this video, I'll be explaining what particular activity that is heated by big objectives. So number 1, define chemical bonding and number 2, differentiate and classify the different types of compounds as ionic, covalent, or metallic using graphic organizer. So in the number 1 and 2, they will be able to create or complete the graphic organizer. So in that way, they will be defining and at the same time differentiate the different types of bond. And also, they will be classifying because I have given them compounds here or the substances and they will classify it. And also, in the activity that I provided, which is they have to decode a word by group. So, in that way, they can show teamwork and cooperation through participating in a group activity. So, that's it.